It is not a flex if you do not know your body parts. It will surprise you to know that a lot of women don't know their bodies. They don't even know that there is a difference between where they pee and where they have sex. I was shocked when I watched, Toke Makinwa's show, and she was speaking to Iyabo. She had Iyabo as a guest. Both of them said they didn't know that there was a difference in where women peed and where they gave birth. That you as a woman, you boldly say that you don't even know how your body part looks. You don't know where your urethra is. You don't know where your juicy pot is. And you're a woman. How do you expect a man to know? All right, guys, let's talk about how to be your best confident self in the bedroom. First, we need to agree that sexual confidence has nothing to do with being good in bed at all. Let's just clear that out of the way. All right. Sexual confidence is more about being confident and comfortable in your own skin, in your own body. It's about knowing what you want and being able to communicate these wants to your lover. And this level of confidence is so important because it can totally affect the way you and your partner achieve sexual pleasure. It actually rings true when I say that confidence is a huge turn on to both men and women. No one can resist someone who exudes some level of confidence in their own skin, no matter how bad or how weird they look. As long as you carry yourself like a king or queen, even without your clothes on, your flaws become an art. It becomes less visible. So let's talk about some of my favorite tips for feeling totally sexy and confident in the bedroom. Are you ready, sisters, to take charge and, make the absolute most out of all of your time between the sheets? Are you ready? If yes, please give this video a huge thumbs up and subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed or you're new here, don't forget to smash the notification bell to get notified whenever I post a video. Now, here is how to be confident in bed. Number one, pamper yourself. Because the truth is that when you're feeling like your best self, when you feel like a baddie, a beauty, a goddess, that is in no competition with nobody at all, not because you're the most beautiful woman on earth. Nah, it's going to show in the bedroom. It's definitely going to show in how you put in the work with your man in bed. No cap. So the next time that you're planning a hot night with your lover, your husband, take some time to pamper yourself. Do the things that make you feel the most sexy and beautiful. And this might be just you doing your hair, nails, exfoliating all over your body for smooth and irresistible skin, or anything else that makes you feel good. And before sex, always remember to exfoliate your lips. You don't want to be caught giving a BJ with dry and cracked lips. It's not sexy. Even the sight of it is disgusting. It just shows that you're not very conscious about your appearance, and that's a turn off for most people. Now, ladies, let me sign off this point by saying to you loud and clear that you cannot be caught unfresh. Secondly, how can you be confident without wearing something that makes you feel sexy? I mean, we all feel more confident, especially when we're wearing clothes or lingerie that make us feel sort of sexy. That's why I encourage you women to go out there to invest in your lingerie, even if you don't have a man yet. It is very essential that you invest in your lingerie. It will come in handy, and sometimes you can just play dress up and psych yourself up in a mirror. So on your next date night or the next time that you want to get down and dirty, throw on your sexy outfit. Just throw on your sexy lingerie, some heels. The next time that you're meeting your man in for an intimate dinner. Listen, when a woman knows what she's wearing underneath is the bomb, she will naturally sway her hips in the most sensual way because she knows that even if the wind blows up her skirt, it will be a delicious sight to behold. And men start to rate you immediately when your clothes come off. We're no longer dealing with, old-fashioned men who don't care whether you're wearing a granny panty or what, or you're wearing a mismatched underwear. Some men are vain like that. So 10 over 10, I highly recommend that you learn to wear matched up undies, even at home. If you feel confident in what you're wearing, it totally is going to show. Every girl deserves some hot and sexy lingerie. And also learn to even walk in your lingerie at home all by yourself. Number 3, figure out what you like in bed and be open about it. Don't be shy, because how's your partner supposed to know what you like in bed if you don't tell them? Pleasure is a two-way street, my darling. So being able to have an open conversation with your partner about what you want is super important for a blissful, soulful sexual encounter. You feel me? So if you're not sure what you like, then think about your ultimate fantasy and the things you would love if your partner did more often. And when you do figure out what you like, be sure to communicate it with your man so that he knows and puts in to work that which you've told him. Let your partner know what you like by bringing it up in your conversations. Or if you're shy, you could just leave them a note, or you could send them a kinky text message. And don't forget to always tell your partner when they've done something you really like, because a little positive reinforcement can go a long way to ensuring that they do better. You should also always encourage your sexual partner to be open with you as well. And here is another fun way that you can learn more about your partner's, sexual desire, which is by playing sex games like 20 questions, or by simply trying out some different moves to see what they like. Because any time and effort that you put into figuring out what you and your partner truly like, it will totally pay off later on. Number 4, do your research. If you want to improve your sexual experiences, then it's very imperative for you to do some research. And this is not only so that you can research what you like, but also what your partner might like. So take out time to check out some outline tutorials, read some kinky blogs, or even check out some erotica. Or learn to relearn new tricks and techniques. You know why? Because knowing what you're doing during sex will only make you feel more and more confident, especially when you see the look on your partner's face when they realize that you've learned something new just for them. It's a bomb. So study more about human sexuality. Read a graphic novel and sex books like the Kama Sutra, and learn all of the possible ways of being pleasured. Learn about different positions, different techniques, and methods of sexual experience, so as to develop an understanding of what's possible and what might seem interesting to you and your partner. Learn about the male anatomy as well, because having the right knowledge will definitely lead to increased sexual confidence when you engage in sexual activity. Then look at your genitals in the mirror. It will surprise you to know that a lot of women don't know their bodies. They don't even know that there is a difference between where they pee and where they have sex. I was shocked when I watched, Toke Makinwa's show, and she was speaking to Iyabo. She had Iyabo as a guest. Both of them said they didn't know that there was a difference in where women peed and where they gave birth. Just take a look at that video.
I was already in my 30s before I knew that there was a difference between where your pee comes out from and when your child comes out from. There's a difference? There's a...
You see, it's shocking. Some women even say that they can't even look at their own juicy pot or touch it. Now, if you can't look at it, why give it to a man to look or to eat it? No wonder why that place won't look nice and appealing to men, because the owner don't take out time to look and love up on your juicy pots. It's crazy. It's crazy that you as a woman, you boldly say that you don't even know how your body part looks. You don't know where your urethra is. You don't know where your juicy pot is. And you're a woman. How do you expect a man to know? That means you don't even know where your G-spot is. How do you expect a man to now know where your G-spot is? A man who is not familiar with a woman's terrain, how do you want him to know your own terrain when you yourself, you don't know your own terrain? And how are you sure that you even know the man's body? So if you don't know yourself, how would you be able to pleasure your man? Most of you think that it's only the penis that can get a man aroused, the penis and the nipples. It's more than that. There's so many areas. I'm sure that if I didn't come out to talk about maybe prostate, the P-spot, the prostate pleasure, most of you wouldn't even know, because you're not taking out time to study. It is not a flex if you do not know your body parts. It only shows that you're very ignorant. It shows that you're very ignorant if you don't know your body parts. Honestly. So I would advise every woman to take a mirror from time to time to look at it for any change in appearance in case. And also note that everyone's labia, everyone's juicy part is different, and you need to be familiar with your exact anatomy. Go into a room where you can have privacy and lock the door behind you. Use a hand mirror. The majority of orgasm originates from clitoral stimulation. So spend an extra time locating and becoming familiar with that area. If you know what your body looks like, you can help guide your partner to areas that feel the best. All right? Don't be an illiterate on the things that pertains to your body. Number 5, I would encourage women to shake things up. Don't wait for the man to shake things up in the bedroom. Take the wheels and turn up, the spice in the bedroom. Sometimes the same old sex routine can make things super boring and make you feel like you're doing something wrong. And this doesn't have to be the case. It doesn't have to be the case. Maybe it's just time for you to shake things up a little bit. Try some role playing, experiment with some sex toys, and don't be afraid to let your inner kinks just come out to play. Women, take the reins. Because taking initiative is one of the top things men crave in bed. So feel free to get a little bossy. You could use a soft, sensual voice and tell your guy exactly what you're going to do to him or what you want him to do to you. Now, look, when you are very specific about, your demands, it can make your man feel desirable. Like you are the only person who can satisfy his needs. So take him by the balls and make him your biatch. Number 7, lather on oil with essential oil, as this will make your skin look smooth, shiny, and so damn sexy. Trust me, this will definitely boost your confidence, especially when the lights are dim and it is just reflecting on your skin, assuming it's the red light that is on. And it's just a perfect alternative to lingerie that requires little or no effort or money. All right, just rub a little on your body and take a glance at yourself in the mirror. Imagine the impact that view in the mirror will have on your man when he looks at you in your own skin. Mad. Number 8, if you have to fake confidence till you make it, then do it. Cause honestly, confidence is so attractive. So just because you're not 100% confident doesn't mean that your partner needs to know that. Believe me when I say that a woman exuding confidence in the bedroom, even if it's hardly fake, is so much hotter than worrying about your image. And men get a kick from seeing a confident woman lying next to him. So when it comes down to it, your partner doesn't give a shit about the little flaws here and there. As a matter of fact, they don't even see it. Just like you don't care about your partner's flaws when it comes down to getting sexy and getting into the moment. So it might sound crazy, but when you lack confidence, just fake it till you make it. It's just simple. When you see how much it turns your partner on, the confidence will just flow out naturally. So stop being too self-conscious in the bed with him. It's a turn off. We're all hot. So let's act like it. All right. It might take a little time in self-love, but once you build your sexual confidence, you will see a huge difference in the bedroom. All right. I hope this post will just help all of you spice up your sex life in a way that you really need to spice it up. And that's it. I hope this helps you until I come your way with another mind-blowing episode. Do stay fresh and be confident. You got this, girl. You've got this.